SeaWorld has decided to discontinue its killer whale show at their San Diego location. Now, there are a number of different SeaWorlds throughout the country. There's one in Orlando. However, this particular one will end its Shamu show, as they refer to it. Now, in its place would be a new Orca experience debuting in 2017, described as informative and designed to take place in a more natural setting that would carry a conservation message inspiring people to act. Now, what they're planning on replacing it with seems a little better, but I'm very skeptical about whether or not it's really going to be a huge change or a big difference. Now, PETA's not the most credible animal rights organization, if you ask me, but they say that this is the equivalent of having a dog that you're beating and then you just stop beating it, you just keep it in a crate. Right? So it's a little better, but is it a lot better? I don't know. They haven't been very detailed about what they're planning on doing. But the fact that they're ending their Shamu show is a good thing. And obviously this is a response from the criticisms that they got from the documentary Blackfish in 2013.
Yeah, I haven't seen Blackfish yet, so I'm sure that I'll be properly outraged if I see it. So I don't mean to make light of it. I just don't know what they're supposed to do other than pack up and go home. Because if you don't have the show, they're saying this might end the whole theater aspect of SeaWorld. What's left? You know, and maybe it's enough. Maybe just their name recognition, and they could ride that for however many more years and say, come see the fish, but there's no act. I know that the activists are happy that at least they're not going to be teaching them all the tricks and whatever they have to do to teach them the tricks.
Right.
Right. I don't see much harm in keeping the animals there, except for generically what we do with all zoos and aquariums, which is bottling up these fish that are supposed to be in an ocean into a tiny little area. If you hate that, I'm with you. I've never liked zoos, and that's my issue with aquariums. But if they can't do that, well, then obviously they can't exist.
Right, exactly. I don't know what's left for SeaWorld. I don't know what they're really planning on doing as soon as they get rid of this Shamu show. Now, the plan is to gradually phase out the Shamu show, and that comes amid efforts at both the state and federal level to clamp down on SeaWorld by ending the captive breeding of orcas, which would effectively bring to an end the park's theatrical shows. So right now in California specifically, there are a number of lawmakers who are targeting SeaWorld, and they want to stop SeaWorld from, breeding the orcas there. They want to stop them from, keeping them in these unnatural captive spaces. And I don't think that SeaWorld's going to survive. Like, the reason why they've changed this in California specifically is because of the lawmakers targeting them. And also, more importantly, people aren't going to SeaWorld anymore. I don't know if it's true of Orlando, but it's certainly true of San Diego. And they're like, we need to do something. So they met with investors, and they came up with this.
Yeah, and they're putting a lot of money into it. They're putting $100 million. They had planned to expand the tanks that the whales were in anyway. But this is become part of their expansion plans. I want to ask you guys, because I'm again genuinely curious what you guys think. This is on the TYT app. So do you think SeaWorld should just shut down altogether? Okay, so far in the voting, I think yes is winning, 64 to 36, but there's plenty of voting left to do. So my take on it is split jury. That's why I'm curious what you guys think. Like, they say, okay, don't breed the orcas in captivity. Okay, but they're in captivity, so that means if you're not breeding them, the other orcas won't exist at all, and they won't get to have sex, the parents. So I'm not sure that's a big win for the orcas. Okay, congratulations, you guys don't get to have sex, and you won't have kids.
I think if you breed orcas in captivity, well then, their offspring will be used to living in captivity. It's not easy to kind of introduce them back to the wild.
Yeah,
so I think that's the issue.
At least they'll exist. So
yeah, but
that's why I think it's a little bit. I think it's a little tougher question.
Yeah.
But I'm sure people will get on me and tell me that I'm anti-whale. Yeah. I'm pro-whale. I'm not sure which way it goes.
I'm going to say something controversial. And
here we go.
I think we're on the same boat. Look, I want the right thing to happen in the end, right? Like, I care about this issue. However, this isn't the most important issue to me, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what the right response to this is. You see what I'm saying?
Look, if you say to me, hey, should we beat the whales and the fish? I say, no, don't beat them. Don't beat them to teach tricks. That's an easy one for me. Okay, we've settled that, right? Mm-hmm. If you say to me, should we keep them in captivity at all? And if they're already going to be in captivity, should we let them have kids? Then I'm a bad guy because I think that's a hard question.